evening, everyone, and welcome to the Mercedes Show with the one and only Lady Coco. Listen, you all excuse us tonight. We had some technical difficulties, but we are here tonight, and we also have a special guest by the name of, he goes by Icebuck, all the way from Atlanta, Georgia. So listen, y'all do what y'all normally do. Come in, take a seat, and find out who this artist is if you don't know. If you do know, take a few moments and share the podcast, and we appreciate you for all of that. I'm going to give you all one of his songs before I bring him in, and we're going to get this party started, all right? Let's see what we got. Welcome in, welcome in. I see y'all coming in.
Okay, give me the phone. Hello? That you're old lady, when are you cheating on love? Cheating on love. I said, Ollie, that you're old lady, when are you cheating on love? Cheating on love.
Hello, everybody.
With my best friend saying in my text, I got something to show you. Send a video of my side piece walking to the car, rubbing and hugging. I gotta admit, kind of made me sick. Thought I was the only one I tried a husband. I know a fool, trusting the home, already cheating. Since she was giving me money, giving me loving, I wasn't going around. Even though I had to with my own eyes, this one ain't doing this right. But they say what's going in the dark hole, gonna come to the light. I believe that you're old lady, and I'm cheating on love, cheating on love. I said I believe that you're old lady, you're old lady, and I'm cheating on love, cheating on love. Now you pay your bills, and I'll give her thrills. But it's one more person in the life, man. Gotta keep this thing real. I saw her holding hands with another man, trying to get up, cheek to cheek. I know it wasn't you, and it wasn't her son, and it damn sure wasn't me.
Icebuck,
What's happening?
how you doing?
Doing great. What about you, Lady Coco?
I'm doing well. Long time no see. It's good to see you.
Since you hollered at me, but it's all good.
But you know, it's always good to see you. How's my lovely friend Coco?
Oh, you talking about the other Coco? You know I got two.
You know the other Coco.
Yeah, the queen, the number one.
The number one queen, Coco. Yeah.
Yeah, she doing good. She in here somewhere, but she doing good.
You know exactly
who I'm talking
about. You know exactly who I'm talking about when I ask you how's Coco.
Yeah, she good.
My
she
twin.
good.
So how you been, man? Good to see you. You looking well.
Man, I feel good. I'm so blessed and so thankful to just be in this conversation. And it's been a long time. And most important, it's time to get it on.
Yes, it is. You know, this is our second time around. I love to bring the artists back. That means if you allow me to bring you back to the show, that means I did okay the first time.
That's what's up. You did a great job. And I guess I did something as well.
Yeah, you did something as well. Just your presence alone. You know, the last time I saw you, I think you were in Dallas filming and everything, doing your thing.
Yeah, Dallas. That's one of my third homes over there, boy. It's beautiful. And I got family in Dallas too. I love it. Yeah. I love it in Dallas. It's beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice here in Dallas. You just have to move around. That's all. Once you get here, you move around.
Yeah, I got to come down there and spin them people around a little bit more though, because they ain't seen the Icebuck live as much as they should, you know?
Right.
That's all damn fault. No, I'm just messing with you.
That's your fault. You know, the last time you came, you did a video. You said, Lady Coco, you know, I want you to take them all outside, and I want y'all to come back in like this. And we did that.
Been did that. You know what I'm saying? We've been through this. This ain't nothing new to us. These few years ago, we did already been to Dallas and showed my love. Am I right?
Yes, you did. You did an amazing job. The video is still out there, you know.
Yeah. That's a bad song too. It's a birthday song. It's bad, man.
Yes, it is. It is. So, Icebuck, what's been going on with you, man?
Well, you know me. I'm still doing what I do, trying to stay focused and be a boss and be a good guy. You know what I'm saying? Hit this
Uh-huh.
music game my way. Respect everybody else and keep learning. Keep on being in the school of the Southern Soul people that was before me. And I got my new album out called I'm So Cold. And when I say I'm so cold, that album is cold for real. I ain't saying it because it's just me.
Yes, sir. Yes, I'm gonna say yes, sir. It's cold.
I'm frozen on that thing for real. So I've been going around promoting that, doing shows, producing other artists. I've been promoting. I've been writing. I'm in a play. You know what I'm saying? I'm in a play now.
Okay.
Just basically doing my thing like I should be doing. You know, keeping it
Yeah,
going.
absolutely. Absolutely. I like you so much because you move in your own way, and everybody don't know how to do that. Like when you move in your own way, that's when you can get to the top. You move in your own way.
That's right. In this business, if you can, some people, everybody can't make certain moves, but even though I make moves and I move a certain way, it still take a team. You know what I'm saying? I
Yes.
work with a team of folks still that's down with him since day one, and then I got some folks that ain't down with my ass since day one, so they gone. But everything is still going good because, like what you said, we're making the decisions, and
Yes. Yes.
I
Yes.
do. I'm in the music business because I love the music business, and I've been in the music for a long time. So I move the way I want to move because I'm not in competition with nobody. I'm not trying to outdo nobody, and I'm not in it for money. I'm in it because I love it. So I move the way I want to move, and if I want to release something, I want to do something, I do it. You get what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And I be successful at it every time. I'm successful. Want me to tell you why I'm so successful?
Why?
Because my success isn't the same measure as other people's success. My success is
Mm.
when you do something and you finish,
Mm-hmm.
you were successful because you finished. It is
Absolutely.
what makes me successful ain't how many people bought, how many people played, how many people like, how many people share. That don't make me successful. What makes me
Right.
successful is when I do what the hell I want to do and I finish.
And you finish. I like that. I like that. And you finish. And just for you tonight, I have an artist from the R&B side. He's trying to merge over into something. So he's my co-host. So he had to come in a little bit late. He's going to come in and meet you. I've told him so much about you. He'll ask you a couple of questions because he's trying to be smart like you, like real smart like you.
Tell
And so
them, tell them
he
come
goes
on
by
with it. Tell them come on with it
the,
because a lot of folks is trying to come to the Southern Soul side. I came to the Southern Soul side from being a rapper. So everybody's joining this grown folk thing, and we're gonna try to
there
keep.
he is.
What's going on, family?
What's up, King? What's going on with you?
Man, I'm hearing the way you're talking, man. I know this is gonna be interesting for me, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting, man. Good to meet you, man.
You too, man.
You R&B crooning smooth brother. You
Man, listen, man. I'm trying, man. You hear me? I'm trying to, man.
well, you rhythm and bluesing, man. That's what R&B stands for.
Yeah,
So that's
yeah.
what Southern Soul is. Southern Soul, rhythm, blues, funk. Everything is in Southern.
Yeah.
Southern Soul to me is everything like a gumbo of music of our ancestors and the people that came before us, like Johnny Taylor and ZZ Hill.
Right,
And
right.
it ain't nothing but that, a little bit of everything else and party music. And hey, man, we got all that in us because hey, our folks put it in us, so we can't
Right.
we can't say we ain't got it well. We got it well. They called us well with this music game. You feel me?
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Yes. So Mario, tell Icebuck a little bit about yourself, so he'll know exactly who you are.
Well, I'm man. I'm out of a small country town, man, in Ripley, Tennessee. Raised by my grandmother and my father. You know what I'm saying, and a community too, because everybody was cousins. So it was like Facebook before Facebook. So I couldn't do nothing and get
Mhm.
away with it. You know what I'm saying, because it beat me back to the house. You know what I'm
There
saying.
you go.
I
Man, it needs to
remember.
be back like that right now, man, because those was the times that we had when we were more together back then. You know what I mean?
Already
Yes.
knowing, man. Yeah, so like I said, I just grew up, man, around a lot of singers, man. My grandmother was a singer, my father, my grandfather, my cousins.
Mm-hmm.
And just so happy, man. My grandma bought me a radio from the garage sale, man, and I had to put some batteries in, and I had my cousin gave me cassette tapes with no names on them, so I just started listening to him, man, and that's how I ended up getting introduced to Johnny Taylor and Jodeci and all these different artists, man. And man, fell in love with him, man, and here I am.
Man, that's beautiful, bro. You got to meet one of my idols, man, and I didn't get to meet him, but my mom and him went to see him all the time and came home with Johnny Taylor came home with the little black and white promos with his signature on it, and it seemed like every month or so they was going to see that man. So I would have loved to meet that man. That man's amazing.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man.
So we have two great artists on here, the legendary professionalist Ice Buck. We can't tell y'all exactly who Ice Buck is unless he chose to do it. But Ice Buck himself, Mario, this man is unstoppable. So he's somebody, you want to hold on to his ankle, when it's time to leave the house and the little baby don't want daddy to leave home. So they hold on to his leg.
Hold on to my leg. You better believe it, man. That's what's up. That's a good thing, man. Thank you for that.
Yes. So Ice Buck, tell them a little bit about you.
Well, let me tell this man about me. Check this out, brother. What part you want to know? You want to know the beginning of me, the now me, or the future me? Which one you want?
I mean, definitely always good to know where it started, to get to the root of it.
Amazing, brother. Well, my beginning of music came from Gary, Indiana, where I was born and raised. I was born and raised in Gary, Indiana, Delaney Projects, and I was raised in a situation where music was all around me. Everywhere I was, there was music. If I went out the door as a kid to play baseball, there was guys like the Temptations sitting around drinking Wild Average Rose, shooting dice with rags on their head, and boy, they were singing and blowing. If I went on the other side, they had live bands. It's like people who were in bands in my neighborhood. They were outside, brother, practicing in the yard. So music was just my upbringing. And I also was lucky and blessed enough to be born and raised in a family of music. And famous folks, which most people know. I'm going to get this part out of it, then we're going to get on with the interview. I was raised 2300 Jackson Street and in Delaney Projects, and which is the home of the Jackson 5. And as a child, that upbringing, I was there as a little old kid. Didn't even know who they were, and then found out they were family. And then as I seen them one day on Soul Train, I went to my mom and said, wow, look who on TV. But they knew because they were older and I was just a little baby. So ever since then, music has been my life. I fell in
Wait
love.
a minute though. Did you say you're related to the Jacksons, like Michael Jackson?
Yeah.
That's your family?
Yes.
Michael Jackson is your family.
Yes.
So we would have
Not just Michael, all of them.
So the whole Jackson Five.
But
so the Jackson 5 is your family.
Yes.
Wow. I got some horrible stories from back in the day with that too. That y'all probably haven't seen, but like I said, I grew up as well in the projects out there, and dealing with that situation. There was some fighting going on. My mom was in some battles and things like that because of her relationship being sibling of Joseph Jackson. And I could tell you this one story. Y'all want to hear this real story right quick? Yes.
I had to be about 8 or 9 years old. And my baby sister, daddy, because, I come from a family, some of us is, we got, 3-4 different baby daddies in my family because it's quite a few of us. So my youngest baby sister, my mom wasn't married to this guy, which he ended up to be, her boyfriend. They had a child. And then Joseph, my uncle, and Catherine, which is Michael's mom, they were successful with the music, with Michael and them being successful. This is back in the 80s. So they used to come to my crib, get my mom in limousine, this, that, and another, out the projects, and go on and take her if they was in Detroit, Indianapolis, or even Chicago, because Gary, Indiana ain't nothing but a golf ball hit from Chicago. So when she come back from being with her family, he he used to put his hands, kind of put his hands like trying to beat my mom's ass. I mean, being like abusive relationship. I ain't afraid to tell this. I'm gonna tell this. This man used to put his hands on a woman like I was too young to understand, but too young to do anything at the same time. And the reason was because he was a jealous man. He was a man who thought that my mom was coming in at 1 and 2 o'clock in the morning out cheating or something, but that ain't what it was. She was out with her family.
You're talking about, let's get this clear. You're talking about Joe Jackson, Michael Jackson's father.
Right. She was out with
Okay.
Michael Jackson's father, mama, and them. So when he wasn't able to go, but he wasn't her husband. Now, if he was her husband and just a baby daddy and lived with us in the projects, then they would accept him more and let him get closer to the family. But due to that kind of jealousy probably played a role in it too, because he wasn't able to be like that because he wasn't the husband, and they was kind of like Jehovah's Witness, this, that, and another, and they ain't gonna let anybody get close to him on that level that they had going on. So this happened the first time. It was very bad. I was a kid. Wake me up 2 o'clock in the morning. I have to go to school in the morning. I'm just a kid crying, this, that, and another, and somehow it gets broken up. Michael, dad, and mom is gone to 2300 Jackson Street, which I stayed on 22nd, which that place ain't nowhere but a block away. You could actually walk there. So the second time it happened, about 2-3 months later, they was out on tour. They came back, they picked up, they go get their family members and the ones gonna hang out. You know how we do in Southern Soul. We party, we drink, we smoke a little bit. We the grown-ups having a grown-up party and having famous kids, they get a chance to live that life that everybody don't get a chance to live. So the third time it happened, she came back home. It had to be about 2 o'clock. He did the same thing. He put his hands on her like I would never hit a dog. So I'm watching my mom get abused. So this time I wakes up crying. I come down the stairs. Now the fight then went from inside the house, outside the house, and we ran next door. So in the projects, when you go to the projects, you got neighbors right next door, like y'all live together, right? Mm-hmm. So I ran out the door with my pajamas on. My other brothers and sisters is up. She runs next door to one of my partners named Daryl Love. He's like a brother to me right now. He's actually one of Farrakhan bodyguards right now today. So I goes over his house. We gets in his house. My mom runs up the steps, and at the top of the steps, he busts through the door. And my mom said, if you take one step up these steps, because you ain't gonna put your hands on me no more. Can I cuss on this show?
Yes.
You put your hands on me or take one step up them steps, motherfucker, and I'm gonna kill you. So I was standing behind them because I done ran out the house too. This was traumatizing. And he took one step up them steps and she let his ass have it. She shot 4 times, 2 times hit him. I ran out of that doorway, kind of down 4 more doors, and there was a little fence, and there was some more. And then right by Keith Jackson, which is another cousin of mine, he lived on the end, and he toured with Janet now, and then did some tour with Tito and played with the Jacksons. So I ran and ducked down as a little kid, and I just stayed there. I was so scared. There was just so much going on. Next thing you know, I didn't come back out until I heard the ambulance and I heard the police. And when I came out, when I heard the ambulance and the police, that's when I walked back around. And when I walked back around, I seen the ambulance pulling my baby sister daddy out in a stretcher full of blood, and they was bringing my mom out the house in handcuffs. And then in the morning, I had to go to school.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying? So I come from, it's been good, but we've seen a whole lot of things, man. And it's a glorious and a beautiful thing to come from that family in that way. But as we growed up, stories don't tell those stories. Hollywood don't tell those stories.
Right. But we heard some of that, about Joe Jackson, how he was a very mean guy. It wasn't nice at all. And, I was scared of looking at it.
He was what?
Mean.
Well, parents had to be mean at certain points, especially growing up in that time. Yes, he was mean. He'll whoop your ass. If he leave home and he say don't go in that bedroom, just like if my mom or anybody grown up leave the home and they tell the children don't go in my room, don't do this, and they come home and the bottle of cologne or something is spilled over, everybody getting their ass whipping. So yeah, he was mean because he was mean and strict. I'm gonna say strict because I don't see the difference in him than the other men that I've seen, as far as raising 9 or 12 kids. You know how it go. So in
Right.
the ghetto, you got drugs, you got gangsters, you got all kind of stuff going on. So in his way of being mean, every child in that area wish they had that father to be mean like that, because he kind of was strict to try to keep his boys organized where they was able to do something great in life.
Right.
So his meanness paid off in a great way. See, if he was around, you wouldn't wear your pants hanging off your ass, because he was gonna whoop your ass and make you pull your pants up. Now you wear your pants hanging off your ass, disrespecting people, walking in the grocery store, hanging around in front of grown folks with your drawers and shit showing. People look at it and like it's normal. Like, it's okay for you to disrespect that woman. It's okay for you to walk around here. That's the fashion the celebrities doing. Joseph Jackson wasn't going for that. If he told you pull your pants up and watch your mouth and don't talk when grown folks is talking, you shut the fuck up. So that kind of lifestyle, that mean should be in the household. But the hands beating on the woman because you're jealous, that's the part I don't like. But that mean part, I'm thankful for them whoopings my mom and them gave me. And my next door neighbor whooped my ass, and the lady who next door to that gave me a whooping. The school, my basketball coach at the school whooped me. My teacher whooped me, and the principal bent me over whenever I did something wrong as a child. Had a big old long wooden paddle and went to wailing on your tail. And he was so embarrassed because the girls in the class like you. You even had enough sense to know, man, I'm not doing that no more. So the meanness that the parents had and was able to do it. Now you can't do it. But we were able to be disciplined by the right people. So I don't look at him as mean. I look at him as a man putting his foot down in the home and with his children to discipline them to go and do something great, and he did it.
Right. Yeah, he did that with those children. So I agree with the children. We need that more today, where the children are being disciplined. You know, because a lot of parents today, they play with the kids, and that's why there's no respect in the home, because they play with them too much.
That's right.
Yeah.
So my man, that's where it started for me, from music. So then after to being in love with music. So after that, fast forward, I was an athlete in Roosevelt High School, well, elementary school, Duncan, Beckman, even the school that the Jacksons all went to, in Roosevelt High School, where they graduated from. I went to the school, and with the school, I became an athlete, you know what I'm saying? And that's how I got a scholarship to go. When I got a scholarship to go play baseball in Mississippi, I was drafted into the minor leagues in baseball, but the scouts were like $30,000. I don't know if that was good. That, to me, that was a bunch of money, but to the my mom and to the coaches was like, bro, you go do that. You right out of high school, they're gonna cut you this, that, and another. The white folks gonna let you go, and then you ain't gonna be able to get back into the draft again later on. So I went to college, played baseball on a scholarship. I fell in love with Run DMC and LL Cool J when the rap music started. So then when I was studying media technology, so I was in Utica, Mississippi. And when LL and Run DMC first came out with the hip hop, I started writing songs and doing things like that and doing talent shows in Mississippi. And then my project was to edit LL Cool J's radio video. So I did that, and then I continued to start doing music and stuff like that. So to make a long story short, with the music, I fell in so love in music that I ain't even trying to play baseball no more. And I forgot I was only there to do a year. I was only there to do a year to go back and then go back and try out for the draft. I did it. They cut me. I did it again with the Detroit Tigers. I played about 4 or 5 games. I did well. I was a shortstop. They used to call me Ozzy. They cut me again. So after the back and forth stress with that, I moved to Atlanta, and I told my mom I ain't going through this shit no more. I'm finna move to Atlanta. Well, actually, I moved to Atlanta, got myself together, and started writing songs, doing music, and next thing you know, I'm rapping. I'm in the rap game now, and I can remember writing a rap, going to the studio. Me and my boys called the 1-5 Posse. So we one of the pioneers in Atlanta doing the music. So I came to Atlanta, started doing music. And this guy named Uncle E, before he was Uncle E, he's a Southern Soul. You know Uncle E?
I know Uncle E.
Okay, Uncle E, our big brother, he passed away not long ago. He was a Southern Soul legend. But I got before he was that, I was 23 years old. I moved to Atlanta. I started rapping. I went and made a song, and me and my partner said, we're gonna get everybody to find out who we are. We was the 1-5 Posse. So we started catching the MARTA train, and we were going, getting off exits, going into the neighborhoods, spray painting like graffiti, our name, 1-5 Posse. My name was Buck P. So one time I was spraying and spraying on this building, and then I ran and jumped on the train. As soon as I ran and jumped on the train, me and my partners, we sat next to this guy. This guy was Uncle E. So when I sat next to this guy, I didn't know him. I don't even know how old Uncle E was by then. If I was about 22, 23, he probably was 26 or 25, I don't know. So I get on the train, this dude say, hey man, I just seen what y'all dudes are doing. I don't know where y'all come from, but they'll lock your ass up down here. So he said, why y'all spray painting, doing this stuff? I said, man, we trying to get everybody to find out who he is, because we know if we spray paint these buildings, the people are going to ride the train and they're going to see us like billboards. So he said, man, let me hear the music y'all doing. My brother got a studio. So I let him hear the music. He said, man, I see what y'all trying to do. It's kind of cool, but this sounds like some shit.
Uncle E said that, I can believe it.
The other said, man, this sound like, this ain't right, man. This sound like some shit. But check this out. I got a brother named Earl. He got a studio. Called me. I set up a date. We go to the studio. Man, about a day or two went by. I called Uncle E. I met back up with Uncle E. Remember now, I'm 23 years old. Right now, I'm 56. So I ran down to got with Uncle E. He took us to Earl. Earl put a beat behind us, and we did the program with the drum machine. Don't you know that song that what he did was he was a good mixer. So he was in there mixing music, and he had a studio, and he knew how to professional sound. That's what Earl did. He knew how to make the sound professional, because we didn't know nothing about that. We just was rapping and making music. When Earl got done with that music, and we did that studio recording, V103 ended up putting that as one of their songs on V103 to open up a show called The Fresh Party. And that was the first one in Atlanta with rap music that played Atlanta music outside of just, they played Run DMC, the Fat Boys, LL Cool J, Salt and Pepper, Hammer, ABD, and all that. But they wasn't playing Atlanta. They played our music, and they made our song, the theme song called The Fresh Party. And the show only came on Fridays from 10 to 12 for 2 hours. And Darren Fears was the host, and Mike Roberts, Carol Blackman, and those guys was working in V103. Next thing you know, I was at V103. I had made my way in the radio station so cool by doing the music that I was up there answering the phone on a Friday night.
Wow.
So fast forward, I got continue to do the music, and then there's this guy named Ricky Walker. Ricky Walker was the guy who brought the first Fresh Fest down to the Omni Theater back when Dominique Wilkins and all these people were playing basketball for the Hawks. Let me show you how the Most High God worked. I didn't tell y'all this. When I left college and moved to Atlanta, I moved in a place called Embarcadero apartment complex of Old National in College Park, and I stayed upstairs. You know who stayed downstairs for me because my brother is the one who got me out here. Guess who stayed downstairs?
Who was it, Ice?
Dominique Wilkins. Dominique Wilkins was the biggest basketball player in Atlanta and in the NBA, playing with Michael and them. And I moved upstairs from him, didn't even know it. So I'm coming. These are stories I got to tell. I'm coming down the stairs every day trying to go find a job or do whatever I'm doing outside of the music. And it's like 4 or 5 times, I'm saying, is this Dominique Wilkins? Because when I was coming down the stairs, he was going in the place. So I actually stopped to start talking to him and didn't realize that I moved right above him. So back to the Ricky Walker thing. Ricky Walker is the guy who brought the first Fresh Fest down here. If y'all know what the Fresh Fest is, that was Houdini, Run DMC, the first rap show down at the Omni. So me and my partners called the 1-5 Posse. We had this record called Fresh Party, and we were promoting it. And we wanted to get on the show. So we found out who the promoter was. So and told him, we got a record on the radio, which is the Fresh Party record. He said, man, I can't pay y'all, but I can give y'all, I think they had a car. He said, I got this old car, man. I'll give y'all this, that, and another. We're like, no, man, we don't want no car. We got a car. We want to be on the show with Run DMC and them, right? So he said, I tell you what else do y'all do? We say we promote. We just made it up. He said, okay, if you help promote the show, every show you promote, we'll let you be the opening act. This at the Omni, this is some real stuff. So we start pressing up flyers and posters like what y'all see now when we go on Facebook and we put these flyers up. Hand me that right there, Latrell. We start printing up all the flyers and posters for Ricky Walker's show. We're going all the MARTA bus stops, all the clubs, the skating rinks, every high school, and we posted the whole city. That man said, look, if you continue to do this, every time I bring a concert to the Omni, y'all guys are the opening act. And so for the next 3 years, every show that came to the Omni, I was the one to go on stage and warm them speakers up for those greats.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that's big.
So, yeah, now I am in the music business to the point where I kind of know a little something, because Ricky Walker also the founder of the Universal Soul Circus. That's how I know Casual Cal in Atlanta from back in the day, because he was the ringmaster. And then back then he was with, he was one of the guys that was part of the 1-5 posse with me. Straight now today, he's the guy who trained MC Lightfoot, the guy who does all of the hosting on these shows now. Okay, still. So after that, I, did my thing, got a record contract with Ichiban Records. I was on a record label with Clarence Carter, Vanilla Ice, different artists like MC Breed and stuff like that. And then I used to do, regional tours doing my music. I met Roger Redding, which is Otis Redding's brother. I started learning a little bit from those guys. Next thing you know, as being pioneers in the music industry, I kept going and was successful, like I told you, regionally. Age came, never had a big hit record or anything like that on Soul Train or whatever. So we continued to just do our music and learn the business. Next thing you know, time knocks on the door and say everybody else stopping rapping and doing the music because they have gotten older. I say, I sing, write, produce. There's a market out here for grown folks that used to be hip hop artists, that used to do music. You ain't have to be the handsomest person. Your body ain't have to be the best. You ain't have to be the best dressed. It's a Southern Soul family of music and a market out here that's willing to accept anyone that's going to bust their ass and work hard and do what they need to do to get their music to their people. So I converted over to that. I made a record. I got with a guy named DJ Wiz, which was with me with the 1-5 posse. And he, hell of a producer. He produced Keith Sweat, Snoop Dogg. He created Jagged Edge, this, that, and another before they went over to JD and them. So I put my music together, wrote my songs. I put a song out called Back That Country Ass on Me. Once I put that record out and just started going into the market, learning about Southern Soul, guys like J Red, Willie Hill. There's another person, it was J Red, Willie Hill. They were the guys who first introduced me to the Southern Soul music, has let me hear it because they was the ones doing it. So after that, I done a record called Back That Country Thing on Me. It did well. I made a shot a video at my crib. I had a lot of great women that y'all know. I don't want to call out a lot of names because I might forget somebody. So we put this big old video together. The DJ started playing it and looking out for me. Folks like Cowboy was playing it, Mr. Melvin and guys like that started supporting me, and DJ Brown them. I got with this guy named Leroy McMath who owned Power Records. He wanted to meet a partnership with him to put the record Back That Country Thing on Me out again. So he says, well, if we put this record out, what you think we should do? I said, well, I think I should grab a Southern Soul artist that's big in the business and put them on my record. So I reached out.
And who was that?
That was Nelly Tiger Travis. So, but let me tell you a story. Oh man, I don't want to start no shit. But there's the DJ in Atlanta.
That's what you're about to do.
There's the DJ in Atlanta who claimed to be the DJ for all the Southern Soul, which everybody knows that there's plenty of DJs in Atlanta to look out for everybody, but this one particular DJ is beginning, and his head is swelling, and he's running around here thinking that he's the governor of Southern Soul, and you got to go through him to get this and get that, and that's a goddamn lie. All you got to do is work hard, be real about yourself, put music out, and be true to yourself, and you good. There's no one person you need to go through in the Southern Soul market that's going to piss down your goddamn back and tell you it's goddamn raining. And that's what I see happening with a couple of these DJs, but this one DJ in particular. So he told me, I say I was walking out of a club in Lithonia one time, Lithonia, Georgia, and I said, well, I'm finna, first of all, he told me my song wasn't no Southern Soul record. I said, what? He said, that really ain't no Southern Soul record. Southern Soul is this, and Southern Soul is that, and Southern Soul is that. And I'm like, well, if it ain't, these people surely accepting this music and telling me that this shit is hot. So, and I just signed a deal with Warner Brothers and Power Records to even put the record out. And the guy tells me that I should put it, the DJ tells me, like, look, you want that record to do something, you need, I want to put Nelly Tiger Travis on my record. He said, you need to pay me, put me on the record, and then the record gonna do something. He didn't know how much music knowledge I had in me. And I just listened to him, and as he walked away, and I'm saying to my mind, I don't know who you think I am, but he must be a rabbit-ass fool. And I said to myself, he was a damn fool, bro, if you think that you are so big in Southern Soul as a DJ, that if I put you on my record instead of Nelly Tiger Travis, the queen of Southern Soul, that my shit gonna jump. So I went and put Nelly on there, and the jump, it was jumping already and even jumped more. And I just kept on moving. But I didn't appreciate somebody trying to, because I was new in the Southern Soul, trying to trick me out some money, making out some new guy when I've been doing music back in the 80s, and I'm one of the first pioneer guys to even put Atlanta hip hop on B103.
Mm-hmm.
So
wow.
That part came. So now I'm doing the same thing. I'm continuing doing my music. I co-produced what it is. I did an album. My cousin Tito Jackson blessed me to be able to do some production with him because of he was, doing a blues album. So I was ended up co-producing the album with Stevie Wonder, George Benson, Claudette King, which is B.B. King's daughter, Eddie Levert, who else? Bobby Rush. So now I'm making a name for myself as Stephen Powell behind the scenes, and people don't really even know what is really going on with me. They think I'm just this new jack dude in Southern Soul, and I just come and don't know what the hell going on. So I'm peeping out, the game, and I go out. Next thing you know, people like Sir Charles accept me and had me out there on the him and his manager Jay. They allowed me to do certain things on their platform. Of course, Nelly took me out there with her with the song. That's how I got a chance to do songs, hit the road with shows with King George on these tours. I did, of course, with Tucker and them. I'm out there opening up and doing, rocking out with, what's his name? What's my name? Jeff Floyd and them. Tucker. Come on. I'm starting to move now on my behalf of just making connections and being a good brother and doing what I need to do.
So did you have, let me ask you, did you have to make those phone calls yourself to get on these shows, or somebody was making the calls for you?
Well, a lot of the shows, I make the phone calls myself because I'm acting my own management. You get what I'm saying? I tried to have a manager in Southern Soul.
What happened?
I tried to have a trusted guy from my hometown. And I said, man, I'm gonna let this man manage this record because he knew one of a guy that I knew named, like I told you, like Leroy McMath, and he was cool. So I let him manage the record, but I wasn't able to, I didn't stick around because they told me I'm gonna be a hard brother to manage because of my knowledge and because of I act like a boss and I kind of like do the things that I want to do. And I thought that was best because of my age. I ain't finna let nobody tell me what to do.
No, you wait. Can I stop you real fast?
Yeah.
I think you just hit the nail on the head.
What?
If you, as an artist, if you choose people to be your manager or be in management for you, and they're not as smart as you are as the artist, you have chose the wrong team to manage you. There's no way possible that you can have somebody to say, okay, I'll manage you, and you're doing all the work while
Yeah.
they sit back and use the title management. So
How you gonna manage? Yeah. And then you got to be a real manager too. So this, I came on here to set some records straight too. I ain't just come on here to be letting you interview me and just talk about the music. I want to talk about a lot of the things that I have endured. I'm gonna talk about some positive stuff and I'm talking about some negative stuff because some of the new artists, like your man, what's your name again, King?
Son of Soul.
Man, I don't know how long you've been in the business, but one thing for sure is being in this business and getting in this business and you're dealing with the wrong people. These people is clowns, some of them. And you allow them, you trust them, and you come to them because you're thinking that they're a part of your journey and they're trying to do things that you need them to do. And you don't mind giving people chances. But you got to watch who you're dealing with because, like I said, I try to work with certain people in a positive way. And I let the wrong manager come into my life at a certain time. But thank God that I had my own money. I still was like my wife is my management as well. So that's another thing. My family manages me as well. So
Right.
anybody who manages me outside of that, they can have some problems because we deal with it at the house, at the crib, me and my wife and my family with how we run our production business. Then anything that comes to us after that has to make sense. And if it ain't right, it'll be exposed. So I let this guy, first of all, I let him manage me for that one record. He couldn't do shit. He couldn't do the things that he ran his mouth about and couldn't do the things that I needed him to do from all the stuff I did. I did everything and you can't bring nothing to the table. But when I go do a show, you want some of my money. When I sell a t-shirt, you want some of my money. When I go and book shows and go out of town and the promoter asks me, how many rooms you need, Icebook? I said, man, I need 2 rooms. That 2 rooms, one room is for me and my queen or me by myself or whatever. The other room, if it's the other 2 rooms, whatever, they for my dancers. Because sometimes I got these, I got some really great ladies that dance and they come out and we practice at the crib. We do routines. We do certain things. We're just a family. And those things are for them. Now, if the manager ain't booked me, ain't doing no contracts, what you mean? You need a percentage of the money. What did you do? You did nothing. So you get no hotel room, you get no money. And really, I don't see no room for you even pretending to be a manager if you can't handle those things and you can't conduct things a certain way. So I had to let him go. I had to do something that I didn't want to do, but I had to do it because he was false. He was an imposter. And I had an artist that was down with me called Clay Red, right? Y'all know Clay Red?
I heard of.
Clay Red is a hell of a producer and a hell of a guy and a hell of a friend. He was really my artist. I introduced him to XYZ. These folks try to use him, trick him into something and lure him into being what they want him to be, this certain manager guy I'm talking about. I'm exposing them because somebody else gonna mess around and listen to all that bullshit and get caught up with the wrong people, and then they careers at a halt. So the first thing was that me and one of my partners, which is cool, me and Leroy McMath, we're cool right now, but I thank him because he is the one that even helped put the thing together with me and Nelly Tiger Travis doing this record and stuff like that. But me and him sat down, and the first conversation that me and him had, he said, this music business, we come from the old school, this music business is pimping and hoeing, right? And I told him, I ain't no motherfucking hoe. If there's anybody gonna be doing that, you're gonna find another artist. I'm a boss. And we still understand that. We laughed and joked. And I told him, I said, yeah, but I'm not in it for that. I'm not here to. I'm a grown ass man. I don't even need this music for nothing. You know, I'm here to do the right thing. And if I'm gonna do the right thing, I'm gonna do the right thing. But I'm not here trying to freeload or bomb off nobody's celebrity status. That's why Coco, we can do our talking about the Jacksons and all that stuff, but really that ain't what the reason why the reason why I don't plug myself too much with that is because I don't want people to think, oh, this is why he doing that because of that. No, I ain't got no money, no.
But you left that conversation a long time ago.
I help them when it come down to writing songs and stuff. They don't help me. The Jacksons don't help me. I produce records and wrote records for them, not them doing it for me. You get what I'm saying? Which is a beautiful thing, and we got new stuff now. But that's something else. Back to this Southern Soul thing. So my man told me, hey man, this shit is pimping and hoeing. And I said, okay. Well, one thing for sure, Ice Buck ain't be nobody's hoe. You feel me? So if you want to take my partner, one of my artists, and trick him into signing some papers and run off with y'all, and y'all treat him like a hoe, and he know it, and he know about pimping and hoeing, and he agreed to it, and then he cut his friends off or don't fuck with people and don't call them no more. It ain't, hey, it's a dirty game out here, man.
Right.
With the wrong people. But it's a beautiful thing because I come to the Southern Soul game for love and peace, not from the rap thing where we ride up on folks. We talk to folks when it come down to that bullshit. So this point on, I'm only here to help people. I'm only here to talk to folks about this real thing. If a promoter gonna promote it, I'm gonna book me. If a promoter ain't gonna book me, I'm booking myself. And I got some friends that's artists, that's real friends and like brothers. I don't even call them friends no more. These dudes like brothers. They come to your house, they call you on the phone. You when you go do a concert, they there dancing. These artists, I mean, hell of an artist. Can I name these dudes?
Sure.
These are to me the kings of Atlanta Southern Soul. See, Coco, you out there in Texas. And all these other
I
people
come to Atlanta all the time.
You out there in Texas and these folks in Louisiana, and much love to Alabama. All these people, they book me. I love it. Man, I have so much soul and so much love when I go out of town. But a lot of people from out of town comes in this town because there's this certain DJ that we have that he cooning for the out of towners, and he'll bring them here, throw all kind of awards around, all that kind of stuff, and try to tell these people they better than everybody and all this whole kind of stuff. But one thing for sure is, in Atlanta, I said it because my partners. I don't know if my partners will say it, but I can say it because can't nobody tell me what I can say or won't say. I want to say the truth. The kings of Atlanta, to me, and I know for a fact from putting the work in, Nigel Perkins, God dang, I gotta definitely say Taboo, Black Zach, Lucky Leak. And damn right, Mr. Ice Buck. I said it. Them the kings of Atlanta and Southern Soul. And if anybody out there ain't booking those 5 brothers right there to turn their party out, because those are 5 kings. And them 5 kings is finna hit the road together and put a package together called the Atlanta Southern Soul 5 Kings. And I said it. If these women is asking for it, and these women is the ones that's coming and putting the masses in the seats, these women are the ones that's supporting us and running and doing a lot of things, and we have to be recognized here in Atlanta for what we're doing. We've done a lot. Didn't I just talk to you?
Let me ask you something. So,
Huh?
are you guys getting recognized with the award show in Atlanta, the AMG?
Listen, well, not the right way. Those awards, I ain't gonna, let me be honest with you, them awards is for those who don't mind. There's nothing wrong with getting awards. Don't get me wrong. But if you come to Atlanta and you do an award show, if you take your ass out there to Miami and you do an award show, you better be dealing with Trina and Trick Daddy and Luke and all these kind of folks and Rick Ross and them. You take your ass to California and do an award show. If you say this is what it is in Atlanta, I mean this is what it is in California, you better have Dre and Snoop and the rest of them California boys. And if you come to Atlanta, if it's hip hop and do some awards, you dealing with JD, T.I., Gucci, and all these people because out of respect. You go to Texas, you know, y'all, you in Texas, you got to deal with Bun B and all these, and Scarface and all these people when you start doing awards in their market, in their category, in their backyard. So if you come to Atlanta and you do an award show and the main people ain't getting the awards, it ain't no Atlanta award show. Y'all just don't, somebody on vacation just trying to make some money, because if you're going to do it, then you do it right. How could you have artists like Nigel Perkins is a person, I call him a king of this Southern Soul thing in Atlanta, because 3 years ago, this ain't no now, about almost 3 or 4 years ago, I'm taking one of my sons looking for a technical college to go to for engineering. And I'm riding down the expressway in Atlanta, and I look up and I see this big ass billboard. I'm talking about, you would think Barack Obama or Tyler Perry. He was on a big old billboard like Tyler Perry. It was Nigel Perkins.
Wow.
All of the things and the accolades that I've done about, I put out records with Keita Jones. I got a new album I got It's Karma on there. I got Nelly Tiger Travis on some more of my songs. I'm working with legends. I'm promoting. I'm booking shows and bringing artists around and giving them money. I'm doing certain things. And my other partners is doing the same thing as well. And for someone to come in our backyard and do award shows and it don't really include us, they're not playing, and our music ain't being played, and you grab one or two of us and give us an award and tell everybody else, you getting a Lifetime Achievement Award here in Atlanta, and you got a woman who's been 25 years or the last 10 years putting out records and doing certain things, and you give an award to somebody who don't have a lifetime worth of work. Somebody who got a month worth of work get a trophy over a person that did a lifetime worth of work. How do you do that? Someone who has been producing platinum artists and touring with major Southern Soul artists like King George, and on the road with TK Soul and all these big artists, and you telling me in an award show these guys ain't even mentioned? Who putting this stuff together? That means somebody are putting somebody else up to it to do it, and they not doing it right. Now you come on here and make some money and do what you do, and because if the person gave me the Super Bowl trophy and I know damn well I ain't win the Super Bowl, I don't want it. Somebody tell me my album, the best Southern Soul album, is in the market, and you know it ain't. I don't want it. Be real with it. Do it right or don't do it at all. So in the Southern Soul market here in Atlanta, we got to start claiming our ground, and that's something that needs to be said. We're gonna do it. Let's do it right.
I agree. I agree. If you're gonna do it right. I'm a firm believer.
Do it right. Don't.
Yeah.
You know, we don't. It's okay to award people do certain things, but if you do it, that's a dangerous game to be playing with when you go in somebody's backyard and do it. Now, if you go do it over there in Texas and Louisiana, and you do this award show and y'all do what y'all do in South Carolina, that's a beautiful thing, because I've been in a part of that, and I've been to Carolina to an award show, and I sat there and watched. Even the rappers came in there and took the awards in a Southern Soul show in Carolina. And I understand. I was like, hold on, that person is, how they winning all these awards? Oh, I get it. It's a production, which is cool. You get your people in your hometown together. You reward the ones that's y'all give the award to, and there it is. Some of these awards.
You know what, Iceberg? Let me step in. So, from what I see, right around the globe with the award shows, a lot of the new and upcoming artists are being nominated and winning, and I think it's okay. It depends on how long they've been there. Now, if it's a new and upcoming artist that can really just flat foot sing, okay, they get nominated. Possibly, maybe not win or win, but they're good, right? Because it didn't take King George long to come in Southern Soul and start winning 5 awards the first year. The first year he was winning.
Let me tell you why King George win. Can I tell you why he win?
I'm listening.
Because he should win. He is making moves.
Okay,
he's moving mountains with this shit. We know. Look at Coco. We know who the top. I'm an artist. I'm talking about Atlanta, but I'm an artist. I know who in the hell running this Atlanta. I mean, I know who in the hell running Southern Soul music when it comes down to the world. Yeah, you goddamn right. That's we know on that the Blues All Right, Clean George, those guys like that, Sir Charles and them, Tucker. We know who the top guys is in Southern. So we know they deserve it because they the ones who touching the world. They deserve every bit of them awards because but when you come to a certain setting and say who the best is, come on now, be real.
But they're not winning. Listen, they're not winning awards though. So that's what I'm saying. So
Who ain't winning no awards?
listen, to me, here's the thing, right? So if you're gonna do an award show, since we're talking about award shows, I would say this. I would say use some of your top tiers, put them on the ballot, allow them to be voted in and win, not paid for to win, right? Then you take somebody like this young man right here can actually sing. He can sing his butt off. You know what I'm saying? Take some of the newcomers and put them on the ballot, whether they win or not. Now it's prepping them for the next year. You see? But if they're not going to put down the ones on those ballots that's been out there for a while doing it like that, and they're not winning these awards, it makes the newcomers that's been nominated, that possibly should be nominated, wait for at least a year or two, put them on the ballots. They don't win, they get upset. They haven't even been in the game long enough to understand. Mario didn't come from Southern Soul, so he knows about being an artist already before he got here. So I can see somebody like him being nominated and possibly win too, like he just won an award. But if they put people like yourself, and some of the other ones on those nominations and y'all win, then that gives the new and upcoming artists hope to win also. All it's going to do is show them that, hey, they need to come in and put in work. You got to put in the work.
And that's why I say, here in Atlanta, the guys who've been putting in the work and the guys who've been making big moves in Atlanta, after introduction of J Red and Willie Hill, Nigel Perkins, Taboo, Lucky Leak, Black Zack, and Ice Buck. That's the kings of this shit in Atlanta when it come down to the work.
So are you guys being nominated? Are you guys being nominated at the award show in Atlanta? Any of the award shows? Are you guys winning trophies?
I don't even know if they even vote or even act or even I ain't seen none of it. I ain't seen the impact of Atlanta Southern Soul Award show with the team, with the ones who've been putting in the work and all these out here doing all these concerts and putting money in people's pockets and promoting and every DJ in this area, every time they do a show, they call on those guys. And those guys come and rock and turn that place out. Every single time. Every single time. You can ask around. You ask anybody. Say, when it comes to entertaining, with five, who you want?
Mm-hmm. So what's your take on that, Ice Buck? When it comes to the award shows,
if you're gonna do the award shows in Atlanta, do it the right way. But if somebody from out of town come to Atlanta and do awards, and they use somebody in Atlanta as a DJ to kind of pick and choose and tell who the best, that ain't gonna be real. That means you're gonna definitely wake up a lion because you're gonna be like, well, you can do that if you want, but just don't come in my backyard and do it to me in my backyard. Because, to be real with you, if you're gonna come around and do things like that, that's an insult to people who are walking these grounds and running around here doing this music that's from this town. I'm not mad if somebody take an award show to Chicago and give the Chicago people all the awards. Cool. But you don't bring all the people from Chicago to Texas and from Louisiana, bring them to Atlanta and then do an Atlanta award show and then get them all the trophies and leave the real people who out here doing these marketing and out here doing these videos and out here putting Atlanta on the map in music. How could you do that? That makes it not real. Let
me tell you something though. Let me tell you something with this award show type setup, right? So I didn't know that they would do award shows like in your own city. Did you, Mario? Did you know that they would do an award show? And let's say they just did an award show in Mississippi. So yes, they brought people from out of town, different places, right? but it was an award show in Mississippi. So of course they had, I guess, a few people from Mississippi. Then you're talking about having one in Louisiana. So do they vote for all the people in Louisiana? Or same thing with Atlanta? So I'm thinking like if you do an award show, especially since everybody that's in Southern Soul is singing Southern Soul music or R&B, that they're collabing together. Why not just take one big award show and
There
bring
you go.
everybody?
I agree with you. Do the award show and do it right. You ain't got no grant. You don't have a Grammy Award winner that's trying to get into the industry. You can't win a Grammy trying to be an entertainer. You have to be done some shit. You can't get the championship trophy at the Little League Park if you came in 4th place. You can't get the championship trophy. They're giving that championship trophy to the person who won the championship. So if you're gonna do a Southern Soul music and say who's the best and who's the best and who's the best, so that means that award shows is just a party. Award shows is if you got 5 or 6 of them, that means that me and you can do an award show and we just pick and choose who we want to win. I'm gonna get my cousin to win this one. My boy, he cut the grass. He do Southern Soul. He getting in. And my sister's boyfriend, he got a record. I'm gonna give him a record. We just gonna do our own thing. But as long as we make sure these people pay to get in here and pay for these trophies and make sure we make us some money, and then everybody who got the trophies and stuff like that can leave and say, man, I'm the best. I know we know who running the Southern Soul when it come down to what the world say and what the real Southern Soul. So if the Southern Soul market is we trying to make this a big thing, then why are we sitting there giving a million people the trophy? That means mine ain't nothing because he won over there, he won over there, he won. It's like having 10 state championships. Which one of y'all is the state championship of Georgia? We got 10 teams as the state champion in Georgia. Come on, man. How could you have 10 teams with the state championship of Georgia? Because he's the state champion over there on that side, they the state champion over that side, they the state champions over on that side of Georgia. No, man, in Georgia, give us the state. Let us vote for who's and listen to the music and watch the moves and see who really is the one that's making it happen in that town. Not sectioning it off and then everybody is winning. Then that means
because it's section off. And that's what I'm saying. So if they came up with one just big award show collectively, I think that would be awesome. Mario, what's your take on this? I know you're kind of new to this side, but what's your take from listening?
My name Bennett, and I ain't in it. No, I'm playing. I mean, from what he's saying, I feel him for what he's saying too, because it's like you said, when you've been doing it, and in your neighbor, that's like you said, in my hometown. You know what I'm saying? Like if they threw a big show out there, and I've been doing a lot of big moves, and everybody knows I've been doing a lot of big moves, and then they bring something here and don't show any type of acknowledgement. I mean, it would bother me. You know what I'm saying? So I get,
that'll bother you.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, so I get that part. And
I mean, we just had a young lady about 2 months ago, you know, from her hometown. You know, they did a whole big show. She's out there doing her thing. Now, some people gave her credit for what she was saying and others didn't, right? She felt some type of way because she was just completely overlooked. And they brought people in and know that she's an artist where she's at. So I think anybody would feel some type of way if they just overlook their own people. You just overlooking this person like they're not there. And you constantly bringing whatever you're doing to the city. And now this person has to sit back and watch, of course. They're going to feel some type of way.
You know why that happens? You know why that happens? That happens because the person, like I said, award shows is not becoming something that we really, really, really respect. Because y'all going to tell me who the best album is. And then the person go listen to the album and say, well, how could that be the best album? When that man over there is killing these folks with this music. So it's like, if you say, okay, it's cliquish. So some people don't want to say it, but I'm saying it. You know good and well this stuff is getting cliquish around here. If a DJ don't like your ass, don't play your record. I don't care how many girls said request Ice Buck. I'm not playing that song. Ice Buck, you just made a record, made me feel like my lady cheating on me. Do this music. Why you won't you everybody else like the record, but you won't play the record because you say the song makes you feel like your old lady cheating on you. That's just a blues music, man. You can't be intimidated by the songs. If King George make a record say, you can't have one woman, you gotta have three, and that become the biggest record, then how can you turn your head to a record to say, I believe your old lady cheating on us, which is my new single. You heard that record yet?
Oh
I mean,
yeah,
I heard it.
I
I
just
made
heard
that
it
record.
today.
I made that record. It's a true record, and I wrote that record to stir up some noise. Since if that's where the mindset is, that's where the blue. That's where we at right now. If you can accept that, then if you can accept your old lady been cheating on us. If you can accept, can't have one woman, gotta have three, right? Beautiful, amazing acceptance. So, hey, don't play the record because you say the content is different and it offends somebody. Come on, man, my record ain't offending
Well,
nobody.
you know, I'm gonna tell you something. If you smart like the legendary Bobby Rush, Bobby Rush said, what did he say? One monkey can't stop a show. I think that's what it's called.
Oh yeah, that's where it
King
comes from.
George said,
It's all good. I
one
love
monkey
it.
don't stop no show. Bobby Rush said, yes, one monkey can stop a show.
Oh yeah, Bobby was saying one monkey will fuck up
Mario,
everything, though. But it's all
yeah,
good though.
one
You know
monkey
what I'm
can
saying?
mess it all up.
I just it's all
Mario,
good.
What's going on?
listen, can one monkey stop a show?
They try to, but it's one
And
thing.
one monkey stop it. You tell me, wait a minute, son of soul. You tell
Yeah.
me you walking down the street and you see that monkey hanging on the limb. It's just one monkey.
I know how one monkey can stop a show. Let me tell you how one monkey can stop a show.
Let's hear it.
If he goes and do some dumb shit, like foul for a couple of rounds with a pistol, that's gonna stop the show because everybody else getting the hell out of there. Am I right? Mario, I'm right.
Hey,
Hey, boy, you sure ain't lying about it.
You let one monkey shoot a pistol. Hey, Mario, let one monkey shoot a pistol inside of a concert at a show and watch that show stop.
and don't let that monkey come in naked with a with one of them long coats on. He got on a whole trench coat. Now, it ain't funny. But we just had a female monkey down there at Joel Osteen Church that came in there with her baby. And she's shooting the church up and got shot and killed. So one monkey can't stop the show.
Joe can.
She was a monkey.
He said,
Coco,
Oh, yeah.
you good?
Yes, I'm good. Icebug, you good? Icebug, we need to play some of your music. So Mario,
My music is so cold. You know what? I want to say, can I say something before you play my music?
please.
Man, there's a group of ladies, I'm telling you, dancing divas.
Yes.
I don't know if it was founded by Trina and Diane, I don't know. But those two ladies, man, let me tell you about these ladies. You know how I told you I said it, so I know some people gonna talk their shit with me, but I don't care. Because I just put a project together called the ATL Southern Soul Kings. And it's a show. It's a show called the ATL Southern Soul Kings. And the ATL Southern Soul Kings it's a package that you buy. And in that package you get Nigel Perkins, Icebug, Lucky Leak, Taboo, and Black Zack. Okay? So we put this thing together. Oh my God, wait till you see this show. So there's a group of ladies called the Dancing Divas.
Yes.
Now, where do you get 5 artists from in Atlanta, Southern Soul, doing the same thing? That if I do a concert, don't you know that Lucky Leak, Taboo, Nigel Perkins, Black Zack, them dudes is in front of that stage. These are artists, man. Look, these are real brothers. These dudes is in front of the stage. If I'm performing, these guys in front of the stage, letting the people have it. I mean, just supporting and rocking the crowd and doing this. Man, where you get that kind of love? Who does that? You got that's amazing for an artist to be on stage and you got 5 or 4 other artists that do what you do. These dudes ain't no hating. These dudes ain't no competition. These dudes is like love, bringing love. And there's a group of ladies, and I do the same thing with them because of the brotherhood that we have. There's a group of, that's what Atlanta is doing with Southern Soul. So I got to speak up for Atlanta. That's why I'm claiming it. So there's a group of ladies called the Dancing Divas, and they do the same. If Nigel got a show, Lucky Lee got a show, even the women, Taboo, Black Jack, man,
Ice Buck. Mario is gonna have to take off. It's gonna be me and you now.
Good.
Man, definitely.
We're gonna do it all
music,
night long. And Mario, you enjoy yourself and make sure you come back, man.
Man, I appreciate it. Hopefully I don't see that monkey, but I appreciate
No,
it.
don't see that monkey, Mario. But you make sure you come back, man, because I know you're gonna do something good. That's why I say good, because I know he's going to do something good.
Hey, I appreciate you, brother.
Yes, he is.
I thank you for being on the platform, but brother, if you're finna get into Southern Soul music, man, you will win as long as you stay you. You stay you and do you.
Man, well, I'm definitely, hey, you got a lot of knowledge I'm trying to get, man, so I'm going to definitely connect with you.
I can't wait, man, to meet you, brother.
Definitely, family, man. Y'all have a good one. See y'all soon.
You blessed, you and your family. Stay blessed.
Thank you so much.
All right, Coco, you still
All
want
right,
some more? You want some more? Or am I finna get your show canceled?
Oh no, if you cancel my show, I'm coming to Atlanta February 18th, and we're gonna talk about it.
We got a show. We got a show coming up.
Yes, we do. February 18th.
Let me tell you, Miss Connie. Black Coffee. We got Sky Wiley on the show, and myself, Ice Buck. Do you know what's gonna happen?
You forgot, y'all got Remedy, y'all got Black Pearl, y'all got Tony.
Well, those artists I haven't been.
Those are the add-on artists.
There's a lot of more artists probably on the show, but I'm just letting you know the ones that I know. Remember, they added some more artists to the show, but they sent me a flyer, so I was just promoting what was on the flyer. I didn't want to say the wrong thing. You feel me?
No, you said it right.
But I know those artists are great artists as well, and it's the first Atlanta. Miss Connie called it something, but I know it's a Atlanta show, and it's one of the first Southern Soul shows. I forgot I can't even remember, but I know it's gonna be a hot show. It's at Club Silk. So, and you the host? Ain't you the host?
Yeah. I'm the host. I'm your traveling host. You know that. I'm the hostess of the mostest. I'm the lady that come get the party started. I'm the one that bring the fire from the roof all the way down to the floor when it's cold. I'm the one get all.
Get ready, Lady Coco. You got to get ready because trust me, I'm out here promoting the new album now. I can't get off of that. That's the reason why I'm doing these interviews. I talk my shit, but I still want to promote the album because I know my album is so cold. Look, there's a dude named DJ Kurt. DJ Kurt produced some of them songs. This guy named RK Riley produced some of the songs. DJ Wiz produced some of the songs. Man, and like I said, I got Nelly Tiger Travis on two of my new songs now. You know, me and her did Back That Country Thing On Me, which is still one of the hottest songs heard ever. Let somebody go look at the videos and go check out it and tell me that's the song that one of these arrogant ass DJs told me wasn't a Southern Soul song. The one me and Nelly.
Did he tell you what it was? Did he tell you what it was? If it's not Southern Soul, because it is Southern Soul.
Man, anything we do gonna be Southern Soul because it's gonna have some South in it. It's gonna have some soul in it. So how could you go wrong? Remember, Southern Soul is hip hop too.
Southern Soul is everything. It's rap.
Look, Black Coffee don't be playing no games. So am I right or wrong?
No sugar, no cream.
Black Coffee, man, she don't play.
No sugar, no cream. That's what she means.
You better believe it. So the I'm So Cold album. Oh, have you heard the one with me and Jeter Jones, the It's Karma?
Yes. So before we get off into the music, so wait a minute.
Huh?
Wait. Before we get off into your music, because we got about 15 more minutes before we end the show. Tell us about the album.
Well, this is the deal. The album is called I'm Soul Cold, S-O-U-L Cold, because first of all, I am. And I bag my shit up. Go listen, let anybody listen to that whole thing, and you guarantee you tell me, they say, boy, that Iceberg dude crazy as hell, but this shit is cold. Now, the reason why I did that album, first of all, is because people told me, man, just make one song. And Southern Soul, man, all you gotta do is put one song out. I'm like, shit, you put that one song out and your ass looking around, you'll never reach King George status. You'll never reach TK Soul. You'll never get like Ray Charles. You'll never get like Nelly Travis and them. You'll never get like some of these, Magic One, that's another bad dude. You'll never get like these guys. You know what I'm saying? You'll never get like J Red the nephew. You'll never make it like that if you got one song. You gotta put some music out there. So I went on and gave them a whole album. What I did was I did 3 albums. So I say I'm gonna release this. I'm So Cold, and I'm running for a whole year because it's worth of songs that'll last for the next 2 years. And then I already got the other one ready for 24, 25, 26. I already got that album ready. And then I did another one I already finished, mixed and mastered, and it's ready for 26. I don't have to be running back and forth in the studio and all that kind of stuff. So I want to focus on the podcasting, focus on promoting, putting. I've been in Atlanta running from different clubs, building up Southern Soul Sundays, especially at O'Reilly's is a place that I brought in the deck. I brought that new vibe to them because they was known for hip hop. Peace and love to my friend Sharon, but promoting and putting money in the pocket of artists and bringing in artists and letting them perform and do things like that. That's a beautiful thing and I'm hosting. See, I'm not just being the Iceberg guy, just the artist, do all this stuff. I'm trying to help people. I'm still helping myself, but in the meantime, as I'm helping, I'm trying to grow with folks and grow with me. Use my platform, I use their platform, and make some moves that's gonna be loving and peace. Because my music is the music is feel good music. That's what it is. Right, feel good music. Okay. And tell your people to play it too. Yeah, and I got quite a few people on here. We had quite a few people to begin with. So I'm going to start playing a couple of these songs. So y'all share this live so we can get Iceberg pushed out there with this new album he got with this music on it. Wait a minute. Let me see. Which one you playing so I can talk about it first? That's the one with you and Nelly. Back that thing up. That's the one that made this little arrogant DJ in Atlanta gonna tell me he runs Southern Soul. He pick and choose this, that, and that. Well, we're gonna let go. I guess that's what he was trying to tell me. And he told me that wasn't no Southern Soul record, but everybody loved the record. So why would I listen to that clown? Wait a minute. Okay, y'all. So I'm about to play this song with Iceberg and Nelly Tiger Travis. Y'all tell us if y'all think this is Southern Soul. Here we go. I want to see what they say. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Y'all think that's Southern Soul? Watch the hook. Let the hook play, Coco. They're saying it's Southern Soul. Listen. They saying yes. It's Southern Soul, baby. Southern Soul, Iceberg. I see y'all. Y'all like that?
Okay. They say it's Southern Soul, Ice Puff.
Okay. Now, I thank you for that. Now, you know, I got one with Jeter Jones.
Yes.
And it's Karma. You know what that is?
What is that one?
It's called Trail Ride. And I want to see if I'm gonna get some bookings for the trail rides. Because see, that's the thing that I made the album with different vibes and styles of music. I didn't just make one song to sound like all the songs. You get what I'm saying? So that one, I told Jeter Jones I was gonna write a song for him, right? So a couple of years went by when I had already wrote the song, and then I hooked up with Karma, and I said, well, I told Karma I'm gonna write a song for her too, right? Where she can feature, you know, I put them on my song because I know those are great people, those are good folks, and they are out and they're Southern Soul, real cowboys and cowgirls. And I wanted a country, real Southern Soul song with a real cowboy and a real cowgirl. So I wrote the song. I ended up putting both of them on the song. So I took the song I wrote for Jeter, and Jeter
merged it over with Karma.
Huh?
You merged it on over with this Karma.
Miss Karma came in there and wrote her part, and Jeter Jones came in there and put his twist on it and wrote his part. And man, I put my part on there, and my partner Kurt, he the one who produced it. You should that's a trail ride. I should get some
Here
bookings for that song.
Here
You
y'all
think
go.
I'll get some trail ride bookings for that song?
Let's let the fans hear it. Here you go. Trail ride, y'all. With Jeter Jones and his Karma with Ice Puff. Yeah, like that. They like that one too. Come on, Jeter. Bang on. They said they like that Ice Puff.
Tell him I said thanks.
He said thank y'all.
Now, Coco.
Let's go.
Tell them I said thanks. Now I wanna look. I got a song I wrote about everybody's mama.
Everybody's mama.
Yeah, I wrote a song that I'm praising everybody's mama. It's a mama song. But we don't go to that right quick. Let's go to the song that I told you I wrote because of King George inspired me. Once I seen that a song that a person can make and say, I believe that I gotta have 3 women, and all the people said, yes. And the ladies even said it. Can't have 1 woman, gotta have 3, and made that the biggest song. I said, well, that means I could write a real song too then. I mean, I could write a
cheating on us.
I could write a true song and don't be scared.
But it's called Cheating on Us, right?
You want me to tell you what happened?
What happened?
Okay, I'm not now. I ain't gonna say you don't want Coco to come in here with that pistol, okay? But I'm just saying in my situation of life one time, I was dating a woman that was married. My dumb ass, I did it, but hell, for some reason, they say I ain't perfect. Okay, cool. So So I find out that this girl, she cheating on me too. So she cheating on
Yes.
him. Hold on, she cheating on him. I thought I was the only one outside her husband. So she
Uh-huh.
cheating on him, and then I seen her kind of look like she cheating. So I said, well, damn, I believe your old lady cheating on us.
Yeah. This song right here. Look at here. Y'all listen to this. That's what you get. You thought you was the only one.
Okay, give me the phone. Hello?
That was messed up, Teresa. Iceberg, let them see that great patch you got. Y'all see that? Look at that great patch. Isn't that's nice, Iceberg? Let them see that. Y'all see that great patch right there? Beautiful. I don't know why you be hiding that. Why you hide that, Iceberg?
I don't.
Wait a minute. Listen, y'all. Y'all really need to follow Iceberg. Do y'all see that great patch Iceberg has right there?
That's real.
I know it's real. The first time, let me tell you something. When I first met Iceberg, y'all, I'm looking from different screens.
Hey, you got me here with my head nappy.
No, wait a minute. Let me tell him. The first time I met Iceberg, he was always wearing the do-rag on his head. So one day I seen him, he had the do-rag off. And I saw, because my mom had that same patch. I never seen nobody else really with it, but my mom. When I saw that, I was like, oh my God, he's been gifted. Let them see that patch right there.
Can you see it?
Yes, you can see it real good. Like everybody don't get that patch. That's a special patch right there.
Well, yeah, you're right. The girl right there was little, and then it kept going. I'm like, shit, it's all good.
Yeah.
I guess it is. I don't know. Hey, I don't know if the ladies like men with hair. Do ladies like bald? Do they like men with hair?
No, ladies, I guarantee you Coco like that hair.
Oh yeah, my queen like that hair, yeah.
I know she like that hair. Here go y'all song. I just wanted y'all to see that patch. That's wisdom, yes.
I know it wasn't you, and it wasn't your son, and it didn't show
I should do that song.
She said I love making it, and the conversation between her and Iceberg.
Now that is Iceberg. It says he believes that your old lady is cheating on us. Y'all know it is. Iceberg. I got a whole little skit about the lady. The man thought his wife was cheating, Iceberg. She was cheating, but she wasn't cheating with a real man. She was cheating with a dildo. Oops, can we say that on my show? Yes, we can. She had this dude called Bobby, but it wasn't a real dude. Bobby was in the closet in a bag.
Ain't that something? You know what? That ain't y'all ain't right with that shit. But it's okay. It's okay. But then how y'all feel if a man had a woman in the closet?
If he got a woman in the closet?
I mean, it's a woman, but it ain't a woman. It's a woman.
You know how to blow up bag?
No, not no blow up. No, one that feel like a real woman, but she ain't a real woman. How about that?
Well, if she found out about it, she probably gonna put a whooping on you.
No, if they y'all got them bullets and all them toys and stuff, why we can't have no toys?
Hey, what Felicia said is this. She said that she got sick of that joker playing around on her and cheating. So she didn't want to go out there and catch no venereal diseases. So she decided to get her a man named Bobby. And she just kept Bobby in the closet with bought negligees and everything, especially since Valentine's Day is tomorrow. And when he found out who Bobby was,
Look, I'm gonna do that too. I'm gonna go buy me a human doll.
look at here. When
Hey, look, Coco, and guess what I'm gonna do?
What you gonna do?
When I get ready to leave, I'm gonna set her in the car and ride in the emergency lane so the police don't give me a ticket. They gonna say that fool crazy, man. Yeah, then I'm gonna come back. Look.
I tell you what though, the man's name is Deontay. So Deontay been going crazy for a while. Do you hear me? He been going crazy. Really thought Felicia was cheating on him. And Felicia said, I am cheating, but I'm cheating with Bobby. Said Bobby don't talk, Bobby don't fuss and fight. All Bobby got to do is come out the closet when I go get him. That's it.
Well, y'all know y'all crazy, but y'all had that fun with that stuff. But us men, when y'all ain't right and don't feel right and ain't feeling well, we should be able to have something too. But see, we don't want nothing fake. We want real.
That's what I'm about to say. You ain't gonna even go get no plastic doll.
Let me tell you why we don't want it's rubber doll. Let me tell you why. You say why we don't want that? Because a lot of men we don't like the fake stuff.
I don't think the women like the fake stuff either.
Yeah, they do.
But if y'all fighting with us all the time and we get in a heated moment, Bobby is always in the closet. We can go pull him out when we get ready.
But how about y'all do this? What men should do then? How about y'all let the toy help with the damn mortgage then?
He just might be able to. It depends on how much
it costs. That bullet can't buy nothing. The bullet can't buy nothing. The bullet can't wash the car. The bullet can't cook nothing to eat.
But that bullet can sure make her feel good for about 5 minutes.
What would you rather do? Feel good or have a great life where you can
she was having a great life. It's just, well, here's the thing now. The man was always acting up, and she said she got tired of fighting with that joker. She got tired of fussing with him. She couldn't please in no kind of way. And he was out there in the streets doing his thing. So she decided to keep herself clean. Go get something that she can wash off, clean up, put some soap on and lather it up. And when it's time to pull it out, let's come on, get with it, baby.
That was terrible. Let me ask you a question, Coco.
Yes, sir.
I say that name often, making love. I say your name a lot when I'm making love. Did you know that?
You ain't saying my name. You saying my queen's name, which is your wife, the Queen Coco.
I said Coco, didn't I? I just said the name. That's all.
Yeah. But you ain't saying Lady Coco.
We like that chocolate thing though, but we don't. Us men don't like. Yes. We like chocolate. We like that chocolate thing, but we don't like them fake booties and stuff. Why these women why your friends getting these fake booties and fake titties and stuff like that? Why they doing that? Is they trying to compete with other women? What are they doing?
Man, look, I don't know. I don't know why they're getting fake breasts and stuff. Well, some of them, I think, not outside of the younger women, right? The younger women go do it because they think, hey, it's the sexy and attractive. They want big boobs, big butt, big hips and all that stuff. But it's really not good because it can affect your health. Now, let's say it's an older woman and she go out there. She just might be feeling some type of way and she want to spruce herself up a little bit. So she go out there. Especially if she got the money and do it. But I'm telling you something about our Black women, especially the ones that was back in the day. A lot of them don't need to go get no fake boobs and butt because they already got it.
That's what I was going to say. You know what? Let me tell you something that's real. I almost, the Black woman is God. But one thing for sure is this. I ain't never really seen a Black woman that wasn't really kind of beautiful.
Yeah.
In 56 years, I never met a fiend, a black woman really that wasn't beautiful.
Yeah. Do you know black women comes with substance? They all look different. They come with substance. They really do. Unless she just, and she could be trifling if she wanted to. But a
Well,
lot of black women, huh?
it's okay. Sometimes you want a man want to have the woman to be that way sometimes at the
Well,
right time.
he want a classy slash ghetto woman. That's what he want.
Oh,
He want that woman that can be a freak in the sheets and a lady in the street.
oh yeah,
That's what he want. He want a freak in the sheets and a lady in the street.
yeah. We all like that.
Uh-huh. I
You
could
know what I
be
like,
a
folks?
lady in the streets.
Let me
Yeah.
tell you, you know about this, youngsters like to do the strip club thing. Remember we used to do the strip club thing back in the day, but now we don't do that anymore because we're older. What we do now is we play strip club at home.
Uh-huh.
Look,
Uh-huh. And
tell
you
you,
and
you,
you know,
you
let me
look,
tell you something, Ice, but you
what?
are in a really good place because you have a beautiful wife. Let me tell you something about Coco, the other Coco, not me, but his wife Coco. Miss Coco over there, Miss Ice Butt Coco, she fine as wine, y'all. Y'all need to see her one day. Coco is so fine. Now I told y'all when I'm looking from screen to screen, I'm recording from several platforms. So that's
Yeah,
why my head is
I
going
want to
back.
speak on my wife too.
Huh?
I want to speak on her.
You want to speak on her?
Yeah, that woman is amazing. I ain't just saying this because she my wife, but when she was my best friend before she was my wife, but she been in my life about
Speak
29.
on your wife. I think that would be
And
amazing.
that woman changed my life. That woman changed my life. That woman got me from um she changed my life. I'd probably be in the state penitentiary or something if it weren't for that woman. And I'd probably been because she got me from the street life. You know what I'm saying? She told
Mhm.
me, look, man, I ain't you that life you living, man, you can't live that life and have me. And I was saying to myself, because she younger than me, I was saying to myself, this young lady don't understand that I do what I do because that's just who I am. But when I realized that the Most High had sent that queen to me to save my life, and when I found that out, that woman changed my life for real, man. I'm telling you. When you find somebody that'll
That's
change your life,
amazing.
man, that woman changed my life, and I tell anybody that. See, I used to be a single parent before I was married.
Mm-hmm.
Came in my life when I was a single parent, had two small little kids. Now we got these other kids on our own, these extra kids, me and her. We had three more kids after that, but she helped me while I was a single parent. And I had two kids with no woman, no woman. I mean, no wife, no nothing. And then
Wow.
she came in my life, she's my friend. And I say, well, I need somebody to come over here and babysit these little kids I got because I wanna go to the club, man, have me some fun, find me a little something to have some fun with. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
she was my friend then. She was she was like my friend for real. We wasn't doing none of this stuff. She's my friend. And she would come babysit for me and then I go out clubbing and doing things. I come back and then she'll leave. I didn't even know that was gonna be my wife for 20 some years. And then I was gonna have the rest of my kids with that woman. That woman's gonna get me out the streets.
And she did. She's a beautiful woman. You know, that's amazing for you to speak on your wife. Oftentimes, men don't speak on their wives. They give that woman purity hell. But you know, God often he send men, women that are good for you. If he sends you somebody, he's sending them to you because he know that you need them. Often, a lot of times when she comes in, she's strong. She's telling, like you said, she told you. He don't want to hear that. But if she walked away from you, it's gonna tell them where you would be today. And a lot of other guys too. God will send your mate to you. He will send your mate to you. And when he send that mate to you, yes, you're gonna go through some hard times, some hardships. But if you learn how to stick it out and that man respect that woman, you won't have nothing but gold on your hand because she gonna see how you treating her. She's gonna see how you uplift her. You ain't got to ask for nothing.
That's right.
You
And
do
you
it.
know me, Coco, I kind of like most women every time I see a woman, you know what I see? And this is real. This ain't no fake shit that I'm just saying. When I see a woman, I see God. It ain't even got to be.
Say it
Look,
again.
anytime I see a female, a woman, I see God, especially a black woman. When I see it, I'm seeing God. The spirit and the realness of the creator. I'm telling you that I see God. When I see you, I see God. When I see my sister, I see God. When I see my nieces, my aunties, when I see a woman, I just look and I know that I'm looking at the creator. I'm looking at God.
Yeah, because he did that. Y'all hear that? He said when he see a woman, he see God. And you know what? Now that's amazing. That's what
Sound
I've never heard a man. No, I've never heard a man say that before.
even if she's a
A
homeless,
thought.
if she a homeless woman, you thought homeless woman, a crackhead, a hoe, a mental woman,
Prostitute
she could be Down syndrome. It don't matter. When I see a
on
female
drugs.
on drugs, all that, because I see God, man. And some of these
And you
women,
don't know what a person went through to get to where they are. Do you know how many beautiful women that are homeless, on crack, on drugs, out on the streets, but they are beautiful, beautiful sisters, beautiful. They are beautiful. And you like, how did they get out here? How did this take place? How did this happen? And sometimes it just takes that one person that come and say, you know what? Come here. Come here. Let me help you. Because they went through something to get to where they are. So you're so right. It's some beautiful black women in this world. Beautiful. And if we could get past that insecureness of ourselves and jealousy, man, we could rule the world.
well, of course we can rule the world because we are the world. Ain't that what Michael said?
We are the children. We are the ones.
We do. You know what we need to do? We do need to get together. How you know one thing I wish, if I had one wish, you know what I would wish?
What would it be?
I would wish that I had 5 more wishes.
5 what?
More wishes.
5 more? Iceberg. We're gonna have to do a part
Listen,
2.
listen. But this is one thing that I would really like to see to happen before I pass away. And some people say it ain't never gonna happen, right? If at some point for 24 hours, in just 24 hours, this is a challenge. You know how y'all had all these other challenges, these dance challenges and all this, that, and another. If we can have a challenge from city to city, state to state, coast to coast, that no black shall kill another black. I don't give a damn what the circumstance is for 24 hours. You think we can do that?
Yes.
Well, damn
Yes.
it, how we go? That's what we need to do.
But we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna all come together, Iceberg. You know, we always come together at some point.
I want to do it. I want it to happen in what I can see.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's gonna be another $2-3 million. They say I'm gonna have to go to sleep for $3 million. I mean 3 million years for that to happen. But I don't want that to happen. I don't want me and you to be asleep for 3 million years for that to happen. I want that now. You think we can get that now?
Yes.
What can stop us from getting that?
Listen, it would take us to stop us from getting that. If we connect with the right people and do what we're supposed to do, it can happen right now.
Well, why don't we just all go on social media and say we're doing a love culture challenge, and for 24 hours, y'all, can we just show these European people that we will not kill ourselves and we won't kill one another? We will not allow the man on the ground or the female on the ground that's bleeding or shot to look exactly like the person with the gun. Because every time,
Listen, you all in my box. So I'm gonna talk to you about this tomorrow. I got something coming up, and I think this would be an awesome opportunity to talk about it.
somebody might shoot me now because of the things I said about all this crookedness and all this disrespectful stuff and all this unloving things that's going on in our music culture and the things that we have, and we keep trying to pull each other down instead of lifting each other up and just being positive with one another. I think some people gonna in the morning not like me in a certain kind of way, but that's cool because I'm gonna speak the truth. And just like I'm not trying to be no bad guy, nothing, but some of this stuff got to be said because you know what? I had some phone calls before I even came on the show, and some people say, "Hey, man, we need a voice, brother." And I said, "Well, I ain't scared because guess what? I ain't rich, but one thing for sure is I don't need money to pay my bills from cause somebody say they're gonna book me in Southern Soul music or this like that. Now I'm still gonna cut my lights on, whatever, this, that, and another.
Right.
Just want to be able the person to be there, tell the truth. I'm not trying to see. One thing for sure is I'm not in the music to be. I'm in the music because when I'm on stage for 30, 40 minutes or an hour, somebody could be going through cancer, somebody could be going through financial problems, homelessness, disease, mental. We can be a relationship, but with that 45, that hour, that 30 minutes there in front of Iceberg, I am to make you forget about that, smile and the dance and be grateful and thankful of yourself. That's why I do the music. I don't do the music because if it was for the money, I'd have been quit.
Yes. You're being
I'm just trying to be, I'm just trying to have fun, enjoy my life in my 50s and smile. I come from the rap game with all that foolishness, and I come to Southern Soul. So I just want to come bring love and peace. That's why it hurt me so hard that I get here. And then there's a couple of clowns that call themselves the governors of Southern Soul, and I'm this and I'm that and I'm doing this, and in order for you to get this, you got to come through me, and in order for you to do this, you got to do this, and I'm the one who say what Southern Soul is, and I'm the one who bring everybody to Atlanta, and I'm the one who is the baddest DJ at the time, and I'm the one, and I'm the one. I'm like, man, shut the fuck up. You ain't all that. And then too many people telling me that you in the way and you have changed. And I won't say no names, but I should. But I'm trying to be respectful because I might like your wife in like a brother sisterhood, or I might like your cousin or something. So I won't say no names. But even the same people that I'm trying not to hurt feelings, them the ones that saying the same thing to me. Yeah, this is an asshole I'm around. I fuck, you didn't know this was a clown? And I say to myself, no, don't say that because that man done something for me one time. And yeah, but you just wait, bro. You just wait. No, man, you can't say that about that man. They say, man, straight up that man. I'm talking about a certain person. And they say, man, Iceberg, you just don't know. You're just a humble dude and you're just trying to, all that old love stuff, man. Everybody knows this dude here has changed and he's a real bitch. Ain't that sad that people tell me this, but they want to say it, but I say it because can't nobody do what you gonna do to me? Can't do nothing to me. But I just but the people know who I'm talking about. I guarantee you, somebody that's looking now can type in the name who I'm talking about. I asked numerous people how they feel about a person who has treated certain person a certain kind of way, and they say, "Oh, I know what you're talking about. I don't know why." Somebody needs to check folks and bring them back down to earth. If I ever get stuck and get fucked, I'm going back to where I grew up. And Coco, if you ever see me off balance in the wrong kind of way, you pull me to the side and say, "Hey man, get a grip of yourself. Yes. We need to talk about this, and we need to bring unity here, this, that, and another." Because I'm for it. But you ain't gonna piss down my back.
Let me say something to you. I respect what you're saying. DJ Dre Cope says salute to you. You know Dre Cope? DJ Dre Cope, he says
salute. That's a hell of a guy.
Yes. But let me say this real fast. Wait a minute. Let me say this to you real fast. I like when people keep it real, open, and raw. I really do, because it does draw attention. Everybody is not going to say or speak how they feel about situations. Yes, you can say names, and sometimes you don't need to say names because people know whoever you're talking about, the ones that you've spoken to, the ones that spoke to you, they know who you're talking about. And you don't even have to say names when you're relevant with what you're doing. You really don't. And so, you keep doing Iceberg and you keep being who you are and keep presenting and representing. You come from a long ways being who you are. You spoke on it earlier. So I listen, I would recommend that you all go back from the very beginning and listen to the knowledge that Icebuck spoke tonight. Continue to share as we get off tonight, and you're going to see and hear exactly who he is. He said he's not going to get on here and just promote the family of Michael Jackson, but he is. But here's the thing, Icebug, you don't have to promote it, but that's your family. And there's nothing wrong with talking about your family. There's nothing wrong with talking about your family. There's nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? And so for you to even allow me to interview you coming from the era where you're from, with your family, you know, I appreciate it 1,000. You told me the story backstage a long time ago. So now for you to come out today and talk about it on your second interview with me, hey, it's wide open now. But yet you're still doing Icebug. You're still doing Stephen Powell Icebug. You're still standing, you know, and you're talking about it. And that's what I like.
I wanna thank you for letting me on this show. And I want you to know that I am not the same, because that same, you know, I lost my mom like 4 years ago. Boy, if you would have met my mom, which is
I didn't know that. I'm sorry.
yeah, man, she be here with us dancing and running around. Come on, this is real. Y'all would have, I just wish this. I eat the same. I'm telling you that. I'm a little throwed off sometimes because I'm not mentally there who I was after being with someone for all my life that treated me and was my best friend and was never took my side. My mom told me so many times. My mom told me one day, she said, this before I was this loyal, loving father and husband and guy that I'm trying to be that's cool. I was a terrible husband. That first wife I had, she wasn't no bad person. It was me. I just was not the right guy. My mama told me one time, she said, a woman might kill you, bro. And my mama told me that. She said, you know what? I'm afraid that I'm thinking that the way you act sometimes, my sense is telling me that a woman is gonna kill you. My mama told me that. I said, God, I had to change I had to make some changes, man. That's real. So I wrote a song, to make a long story short, I wrote a song called Dance One More Time with Mama. That's on the album I'm So Cold. This is one of the biggest numbers on the record. This record right here separates me from anybody. If I was call myself trying to be like somebody, if you play that record for these people, I thought about your mother, even if she's living. I thought about my friend's mother that's passed. I thought about everybody's mother on the planet, what they said to us in the days that we were growing up. I turned it into a record. And then I went to the hospital the day before, a couple of days before my mama died, and the last words that my mama said to me while I was in the hospital holding her hand, I recorded it 4 years ago.
And what is it?
I just did the song, and I put my mama in the song. At the end of the song, you're gonna hear her talk. And after she got done saying that, she died.
Let's play it. Let's play it. Let's play it.
Dance One More Time with Mama. Listen to this music, man. And at the end, my mama gonna talk.
Oh yeah, I like that beat good. Oh yeah, that's all that Icebug style. Oh yeah, man. Remind me of mama. I'm a mama now, man. Yeah, I just got my fingers and shit right to that old school. Make sure y'all got something to drink, something to smoke. Make sure you take care of the kids. Have something in the kitchen cooking. So they don't be running in and out while you know you're nervous. You know that one mother, brother. You can dance one more time with my mother. When you face to face, come kiss your mama. You can dance right now. No problem. For mama, always love. Can respect your mama, man. She gave you the life. She will complain. Weakness is and good come from her. When you sit in that bed, only one. Maybe that was, she was the teacher. Ooh. Like a preacher. I'm talking about mom. Talking about mom. I miss mama. I miss mama. Wish I could dance one more time with mama. Wish I could dance one more time. One more time. But you had a wrong.
Y'all like that?
Know about God, oh yeah. I was thinking it's good, and we're not smoke. I had fun in the party, but I heard you folks how to be strong when everything's wrong. Not to you, and I promise you home. Queen, the creator, the lady of the neighborhood, did what she can to raise our family good. I'm talking about mom. Talking about mom. Come on, say it. I miss you, mom. Say it from the soul. I miss mom. We miss mom. Wish I could dance one more time with mom. Say it. Come on, wish I could dance. One more time. One more time. Sing it.
Hey, Diane. Hey, Marie.
I miss I miss mom. Ooh, miss you. Wish I could dance one more time with mom. One night with wish I could dance one more time. One more time. Hey, boy. I love you. I feel pretty good today. I love you so much. You have a blessed day. Talk to you later. All right. Peace. And God is good. Oh, you do all the time.
Wow. Now that's cool right there. Whew.
What is that, Coco? Is that a song? What is it?
Yes. Yes. That one right there. I got to go because see, my mom is gone. And a lot of people on this live, their mom is gone too. So y'all go cop that. Y'all can go to all digital platforms. And Mother's Day is coming. So,
that's right.
yeah, Mother's Day is coming. It's coming, man. And that's gonna be one I'm going. I used to play every year. Sir Charles, Take Care of Mama, but this one right here, I think that just did it for me.
Thank you, so kind, and I hope that you, deal with your people in Texas. As far as I want to come out there and spread that love. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're gonna come back. I mean, you're always coming to Texas, so you're gonna come back again. You will. And right now, Texas is kind of like on the low when it comes to these shows, but we'll get it back together. We'll get it back together, so don't worry about it.
You say we'll get it back together.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm not from Texas. I live in Texas.
Oh,
So,
where you from? Where you from, Coco?
Mississippi.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, by the way of Chicago and Michigan.
You lived in Chicago?
Yes, and Michigan for a long time.
Don't you know when I was a kid? Remember I told you I was an athlete when I was a kid. That's how I got to college by basketball and baseball. Don't you know I had to skip school? The reason why I used to catch the L train in Chicago to skip school when I didn't feel like going to school, but I couldn't stay in Gary, Indiana because people knew us. Anywhere I go, somebody be like, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" You know what I'm saying? You need to be in school. So I used to catch the L train in Chicago over there on Michigan Avenue, Lakeshore Drive, and hang out over there in Chicago and just have a good time. And then it was time for school almost to be out. I'd get back on the train and go back and then go back home.
Go back to I have twins, right? I have twin daughters. They live in Gary.
Wow.
And not far from Michael Jackson's them old house.
Man, oh my God.
Yeah, my daughters live right around the corner from that area.
Yeah, then they stay around. You go on 25th or 24th or 22nd
Yes.
Something like that. Because I went, that school that's right there. I went to Roosevelt, so your people knew my people.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's a lot of history in that town.
Oh yeah, it's ran down now, but guess what? You can get some
What
good
you
food
say?
in Gary. It's ran down, but you can get some good food over there. If not, you can go to Chicago and get it.
Hey, it is rough, man. It's rough, man. It's sad to
It's
see.
rough in Gary.
It's rough, man. People just
But
think
you know what's crazy?
it's rough.
That house is still there. It's so little.
Yeah, it's little. I grew up. Look, let me tell you. I used to go in the house, and then on the floors, if you blindfold yourself and just walk in the house, you be walking on wires because the living room floor had a pull-out bed. You remember the couch that you pull out?
Yes.
That's where Reby, Janet, and LaToya slept. It was only 2 bedrooms in the house. Mom
It's
and
a small little house. It's a small
and,
little house.
and the brothers slept in another room with 3 sets
One
of
bed.
beds. Yeah.
That
So
house
we
is
go back
still
every
there.
year.
You know
I go
why
back.
you laughing? Why you laughing? Somebody live in that house.
No, nobody don't live in that house.
So, did they close it down? Because somebody was living in that
We had
house.
somebody living in that house some years ago, which was TW, which is the uncle. My uncle TW was
Oh, that's who was over there?
that's yeah.
Yeah.
But he don't live there now. He's been gone for a while out of the house. He's not in that house.
So
That
now
house
the house
is
just
locked
over
up.
there vacant.
Huh? You ever come to Gary, Indiana? Let me know. I'm gonna take you in the house.
My children are there. 2 of my daughters are in Gary. So next time I go, I'm gonna let you know. I'll be going there soon. Probably in the summertime.
I go back every year and I have a big old picnic in the community and I feed 2,000 people. And the next day I have an album release party every year or a single or video release party at the Aquatorium on the beach. And last year, if you looked on my page, you'll see that me and Tito, we went back and did a concert for our hometown. We had a good old time, man. And it's
So
all
what
I'm
month
doing
what
it this
month
year,
did you
August.
guys do this?
Every year, I do it
August?
every year. This year is gonna be August the 24th and the 25th. I have a big old picnic on the lake.
Is Janet gonna be there?
Well, Janet came a couple of times,
Okay.
but she ain't came to the things that we did these last 2 years. But she came back and went to the school and talked and walked around the neighborhood. She filmed it. Y'all didn't see the film?
I think I saw that. Yes. Yes, I think I did. I think I saw. Yes. Yes. Because
Yeah.
I followed Janet. Yeah, I think I saw that.
So
But
you
Janet, Janet out there doing her thing for real. Janet is in her 50s too.
Yeah, man, she doing her thing, man.
She's still doing her thing. She look like a little kid. Janet look like a little kid for real. Like she ain't got no age on her. But listen, Icebug, we gotta go. That's our time on this set.
All right, well, go ahead, wrap it up then. Wrap it up.
All right. Well, listen, y'all. This is the legendary Icebug, all the way from Gary, Indiana, by the way of Atlanta. Listen, y'all stay tuned for more of Icebug. We're coming back because I'm gonna talk to you about this new show I got coming, and I want you to be a part of it.
You sure?
So we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna keep it real, raw, and honest and upfront. There's gonna be more people also that's on the set.
Okay, that's what's up. Now, can I close?
Now, yeah, we're gonna let Icebug close, y'all. Close it out.
I just want to thank you for letting me be on your platform, you and Mario, and the Southern Soul family. I am so honored and thankful to be a part of a market like this. I know I have to say the things I have to say because I'm speaking for other people as well. So some people can't say certain things, but I can. So I just want you to know that I love the music. I love the people. I definitely love going to all the cities, meeting everybody. And I'm looking forward to seeing you in a few days. And we're going to turn this mother out.
Yes.
Tell
And what we're
everybody
gonna
come
be
to the
Silk at,
Tell them
we're gonna be where Silk at where? And we're going
Silk
to
is
Decatur, Georgia.
off Calendar Road, Silk in Decatur off Calendar Road. Miss Connie, Sky Wally, Icebug, and Black Coffee. And I'm telling y'all, if y'all come out there, and I also got O'Reilly's Sports Bar and Grill out there on the east side too, where I do shows, and I just bring artists in, give them money, let them showcase their new Southern Soul record, and every artist that ever met me in Southern Soul, one-on-one, person-to-person, face-to-face, I love them all. They show me love, and I show them love back, and nobody's above nobody. We all standing toe-to-toe, neck-to-neck. I don't care who your family is. We all family. If you believe what you believe, we all brothers and sisters. Am I right?
That's right. That's right.
All right. Enough said.
And that's why this is the show where everybody is somebody.
Everybody.
Yes. All right, Icebug, good night. I'm going to see you in a couple of days. Of God say the same. Thank you so much for coming on my platform again. This has been great. I enjoyed the show. How about you?
One thing, babe, before we go. I forgot. They're going to get me. They're going to get me if I don't say this. Can I say
What's
one
that?
more? I'm in a play called Who in the Hell Left the Back Door Open? I'm in a play. Me, Magic Wand, Nelly Tiger, Ella J, Sky Watley. Come on, with some more artists. I don't want to miss nobody. But yeah, we in a play called Who in the Hell Left the Back Door Open. It's touring and it's also starting in I think Asheville or something like that, North Carolina, March the 30th. We want everybody to come out. It's a Southern Soul play. Who in the Hell Left the Back Door Open? Written by JoJo Williams.
Oh wow! I can't wait to see that.
See what I'm saying? We in plays. We got a play that's going on. We got 20 City Tour play. Southern Soul, 20 City Tour.
Wow.
Who in the hell left the back door open? Nelly Tiger, Icebug.
Who in the hell left the back door open?
Aretta is in there. Magic Wand is in it. Oh man, this play is so cold. Wait till y'all see this play. I know for a fact that play is the baddest thing happening. Y'all gonna think Tyler Perry did it, but we did this shit. Wait till y'all see this play. Y'all gotta come to this play. It's gonna be 20 City Tour already.
I can't wait to see this.
Who in the hell left the back door open?
It was Icebug, y'all, and Nelly Tiger Travis. We gotta go. I love you, Icebug.
Love you too, girl.
I see you later.
All right, peace. Love everybody. Peace.
All right, bye-bye. Good night.
Good
night, everybody. Listen, thank y'all for tuning in tonight. This is the Mercedes Show right here in Dallas, Texas, 75 South. Somebody say ride, Lady Coco ride. Good night. I'll see y'all later.